Afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Hope you're all well. The Kubala, the King of Kubala, the Queen of Kubala, and the handmaiden of Kubala. It's all gone to shit. It's all gone to shit in Kubala. So, a moment African tribe arrested as police and immigration officers swoop on Kubala campsite. I'm a bit behind, obviously. This was yesterday, but I'm in Turkey for a start. And I was just busy, and there's a lot went on yesterday, to be honest. If I was going to make a video yesterday, I would have probably made one on what happened in Manchester. Just a terrorist attack on a synagogue. Horrific. I'm sure everybody's seen the video of what happened. Yeah, that's a topic for another video, to be honest. This is about Kubala, and basically they've all been arrested now, and it's going to be interesting what happens, really. What's going to happen to the American lass? Is she going to be sent home? What's going to happen to Kubala, King and the Queen? Are they going to be prosecuted for something? Because they're running along the lines of like a cult situation, which it maybe is, but then there's this crack about asking for virgins and all this, like, I don't know if it's just the people making up bullshit to fucking get rid of them, or it is actually true. I've never actually seen any physical evidence of him asking for virgins, and even then, like, you could still be a virgin and be 20, I suppose. It's very, very rare in modern times, I would imagine, but it's still a possibility. Just because you're a virgin doesn't mean you're underage, specifically. But, again, in modern times, it would be a fucking rarity, I would imagine. So, anyway, yeah, they've all been arrested. The camps, all the stuff's been threw in the bin. Absolutely all threw in the bin. So that's the other thing. Once they get out of custody, where they're going to go, where they're going to sleep, and they basically we're getting rid of all the stuff. Then they're not going back to these woods, are they? Because they've got no tents or anything to stay in. But I mean, it's kind of a money grab for me. He's doing social media. It's all about it's because it's weird, isn't it? It's like a weird crack, and some people are like it. And again, I would imagine some people would go and even join them as well. Like the way the world's going, fuck it, let's just go and live in the woods and fucking not worry about Palestine and Israel and the economy and the fucking migrants, and living in the woods might be the best fucking option at this point, to be honest. So let's have a look at this. What's happened in Kubala?
This is the moment the king and handmaiden of the so-called Kingdom of Kubala tribe were detained in an early morning raid. Kofi Offey and Cora Taylor were nabbed by authorities in their camp in the woods of Jedburgh, Roxburghshire, just after 8 a.m. on Thursday. The duo were escorted out of the woods after an operation.
Sorry to interrupt already. I'm semi pissed off, to be honest, because I would love to have. This is only 2 hours from me at home. I would have loved to have went up and witnessed these scenes, or even tried to speak to them before it escalated to this level of events, to be honest. But that's all gone to shit because they've been done over while I'm in Turkey. So yeah, it would have been good to go up and see what was going down here. You know what I mean? I would have went with no aggression at all, no beef. I'd have just went in, what's your crack, and what's your just ask them a few questions, I suppose. But I don't think, some people say they might be aggressive with you. I don't think they would, because like I wouldn't be aggressive with them. I'm not the people of Jedburgh who wants rid of them. I'm just coming to see what the situation is. And again, it's kind of publicity for his money scam at the same time. So anyhow, let's watch them get arrested.
That involved cops, sheriff officers and 8 members of the immigration team.
Shortly after 8 a.m, a team of border enforcement officers supported by police moved into the woodland encampment on the outskirts of Jedburgh. The operation followed court action earlier this week, and before their arrests, sheriff officers served interdicts banning the group from occupying any council-owned land in the area. Once the legal orders were issued, immigration officers...
I mean, fuck me, could you not got someone better to do? Look at him, he's just reading it. Like, look at the camera, mate. Like, we can tell you're just reading this off a board.
...detained Kofi Offey, who describes himself as the group's king, and 21-year-old Cora Taylor, who's described as a handmaiden, who has also been reported missing in Texas. Both were placed in handcuffs and led to waiting vehicles before being taken to a nearby custody facility.
The move comes on the day that the group were evicted from the council land they set up camp on. Sheriff officers served them with interdicts, banning them from private land and council.
Interdicts? What the fuck's these Scottish words like? Yeah, so, but he's kind of got, like, fame from this, do you know what I mean? Like, he's kind of semi-famous in a small kind of way. He could go a bit further. He could continue. He'd just go and find some woods down south or something. I think the reason they maybe picked Scotland is because you're allowed to wild camp in Scotland, whereas you're not allowed to wild camp in England. So that could be the reason that they picked Scotland. And they're not that far over the border at Jedburgh, really. So that could be why they picked Scotland. I don't know.
Council land across the area. The group previously told how they were reclaiming land that was stolen from their ancestors 400 years ago and refused to recognise.
I mean, I can't get that crack. I can't get my head around that crack. It was stolen from your ancestors 400 years ago. What Jedburgh was, specifically Jedburgh. Like, what's the history of this? What's the history of this connection? You know what I mean? Because as far as I know, like, again, these people are black. Obviously, we're not blind. But I mean, did black people have land in England 400 years ago? I would suggest no. To be honest, I would absolutely suggest no that they didn't. This is back to I was watching Landau yesterday, and he's saying like English people are white. Like that's the crack. Like it's Anglo-Saxon. We're white, right? That's it. Like our heritage, it's white. So 400 years ago, that this black. I mean, if you're going to come up with some sort of scam, I mean, let's have some believability in it. Let's have some evidence. Where's the title deed? Where's the claim to this land? You know what I mean? You can't just claim the land. I want to see some sort of backing here, some information. I don't know, some history.
The powers of the courts to evict them. We told earlier how Taylor was confirmed to be a waitress reported missing by her family in Texas, and her family previously expressed concerns that she was being brainwashed into staying with the Kubala tribe. This is the group's second eviction in as many weeks after a previous order was met.
Who's this? They've just got some school lad here, look. They've just got some lad out of school here to come and fucking collect a load of shite out of the woods. I'm fucking trying to learn fucking English here, mate. I haven't got time to be fucking gathering shit out the woods. I'm in school. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. Yep. It won't play.
Met by them by moving 20 feet from private land to a council-owned plot where they were removed from today. At a full council meeting last week, local councillor and deputy council leader Scott Hamilton blasted cops for not using a 150-year-old law to take action.
So, Scott, today's the eviction of the Kubala tribe from the council.
He made a cunt of you, mate. They made an absolute cunt of you by moving fucking 20 feet. That's why you're fucking pissed off. So let's move on. We're not bothered what this fucker says.
Was director of entertainment, retail, property and performing arts firms, which was struck off before he reinvented himself as leader of the African tribe. His partner, mum of 7 Gasho, who calls herself Queen Nandi, was also involved in some of...
I mean, that's very close to being a Nazi symbol. You know what I mean? It's 2 lines. It's 2 lines off being the Nazi symbol, not on her head.
...of the doomed enterprises. Offie previously posed as a millionaire entrepreneur in flash suits as he claimed to mix with super rich clients.
He's just a fantasist, isn't he? But I think he's just got the idea that if he does this kind of unique crack, he'll get... I mean, that's the world we live in now, with clicks, likes, subscribers and that kind of world. So there is people out there who probably enjoy this content, do you know what I mean? So if he had just thought it through a little better and hadn't pretended to own the land and steal the land and just, well, bought some land maybe, this could have worked out well, but he's fucked it. He's absolutely fucked it. So that's the crack anyway. I'll leave it there on 10 minutes. Just thought I'd mention that it's all gone to shit in Kubala here. The Kubala's finished. It's absolutely finished for the time being. Where will the King and Queen go next? And the Handmaiden? I think she might go back to America, to be honest. But what next for the King and Queen of Kubala? That's the big question out here. And we'll keep you posted. We'll keep you posted when there's more news on Kubala. Peace.